I'm back again, debating the same shit. But yes, you read the title video, Me versus My Commenters. You may be wondering what that means. Well, if you go on my Aaron Yeager Morale Debunked video, you will see hella comments. For someone with a small channel like me, you will see hella comments, replies of me talking to people. So, I made this video for, I think it was some nigga with a Griffith profile picture. Mainly making this video for Schlitt. He was the one I had the biggest argument from. He was the one that had like the biggest points that I thought were just incorrect and dumb. But alright, we're about to get in the video. So when I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go over each comment thread one by one, except for Ratio. Actually, I might go through Ratio at the end of the video, but Ratio's a fucking idiot. I don't even want to respect anything about him. He doesn't have any actual valid points. Well, let's go through like Schlitz, which is the main thing I want to go through, and then let's go through Miller the Killer, which I'm not gonna see. I'm still gonna disprove his points, but he actually brought like the points he brought were way different than points I usually hear, and they actually sound like someone with like what a IQ in the triple digits would come up with, you know. So I can respect that. But all right, let's get to Schlitt. Schlitt's first comment, you see. I'm going to show them on screen as I go by them, okay? And again, I'm going to have the comments on the screen so you can see them yourself while I'm debunking them. First of all, no Slit, you fucking retard. The Allied fleet was not on Paradise's doorstep. They were on the coast of Marley. They were not anywhere close to Paradise. You also put destroying that will compromise every nation except Paradise. Slit, let me explain something to you. Destroying the fleet because it's in Marley right now, that would actually heavily cripple Marley because the most likely Marleyan factories and all this stuff might get destroyed too. But the entire world, their manufacturing factories are still safe. None of their stuff has not been destroyed. Because Slit's entire argument is off the mini rumbling. He says that everything would have been good if you would have done mini rumbling. So we're gonna debunk that. Slit, if you would have done a mini rumbling and just destroyed the Allied fleet and the Allied people that were there in Marley, yes, the Marleyan place would be crippled because their factories would probably be destroyed, but the entire world still has their factories. Now, some may be asking, oh, Romhatcher, but all their stuff's destroyed, so they're going to be fucked. No. Let me explain to you why that would not happen. In World War II, and when Pearl Harbor happened, Japanese, they destroyed a shit ton of our ships, right? The reason why we were able to so quickly get right into the war is because the Japanese, they didn't destroy our manufacturing factories. They didn't destroy our factories. Our factories were still fine. So we were able to easily, I say we as America was able to easily rebuild and repair all their ships and get right back into battle. So what I'm saying to you is, Schlitz, all their shit they lost, the entire world, they can easily remake all their warships, all the stuff they lost, the rest of the world, they can easily just remake all that shit, dude. They can just remake that if they really want to against the enemy that is the rumbling. And after they saw how destructive the rumbling is, they're totally gonna want to make something to destroy them because they just saw, oh, bro, our ships got negged by the rumbling. So they're gonna be like, bro, the mini rumbling that fucked us up. We gotta make something better. Then you hilariously question why would increasing Eldian hate matter? If bro, you just up there you put they can make a peace treaty. Do you think the world, after having Eldian hate amplified by a shit ton, after seeing the rumbling destroy their fleets and being more scared of them, do you think they will actually care about the peace treaty? Let's say they actually do make a peace treaty. What the fuck do you think? Do you think the world's actually gonna care about that? Here's a fun fact for you. Hitler in World War II, he made peace treaties with countries saying he would not take them over. Guess what? He still fucking took them over. Now, what do you think the world, because the entire world at large hates Eldians and see them as devils, do you think the entire world is going to be like, hey, once we get the ability and weapons needed to destroy the Paradise people and the Rumbling, what do you think they're seriously not going to go out of their way to destroy them? Do you honestly think they will actually care about a peace treaty? When they don't even see the Paradisians as people, they see them as devils in the first place. So no, common sense would tell you they would never honor a peace treaty after a mini rumbling. Now the reason why a peace treaty shit would happen after the end of the story that was talked about in the newest episode is because when Aaron did the mass rumbling and almost wiped humanity off, they actually then questioned, bro, we should never mess with them in the first place. We should have never done this because we're about to be extinct. The mini rumbling is not a threat of extinction at all. All it did was wipe out some fucking armies, which happens in war all the time. So no. Aaron's mass rumbling pushed humanity to the brink. Okay, let's do a peace treaty. The mini rumbling, yes, they could probably get a peace out of that, but they would never ever respect that if you use your common sense. They're not gonna fucking respect that. Because they still listen to these people, and they still have titans, and people are still gonna be scared of the titans, so they're still gonna be like, bro, we have to destroy them. So no, a mini rumbling again would not have worked. Then you put that you think that Jaegerists are just snowflakes or that people don't like them. Okay, Slit. This is where Slit should talking start. I don't really care because Slit's probably he's just a random ass nigga on the internet. I don't care. But Slit, you're trying to call me a snowflake, nigga? You're fucking stupid. All right, you're stupid. But it's whatever. Let's go to the next comment. Oh wait, I do have to say this. You also put it doesn't matter because they can't put their actual hatred into military aggression. I already debunked that. The rest of the world, all their factories are still intact, so they can easily make some more warships, make some more anything they want to, and easily rebuild, and then go back and invade on Paradise if they really wanted to. They can easily make all of this shit because, as I said, the factories are still up. All their manufacturing factories are still up. So everyone but Marley, so like literally the entire rest of the world, they can easily rebuild and go back and declare war on Paradise if they really wanted to. So they can actually easily put their military aggression right back on them. Then you tried to say that the rumbling will teach the world the error of its ways. No. Permanently no. At literally the maximum amount of time the mini rumbling will give the world like 100 years to not mess with Paradise. The more suitable answer that most characters say is 50 years. Most of the time, whenever they say the mini rumbling, they say, oh, we can do a mini rumbling, and then no one's going to mess with us for 50 years. I'm going to put up, while I'm talking, I'm going to put up multiple scenes of characters saying, oh, yeah, if Aaron doesn't, because at this point, they don't think Aaron's going to do a full rumbling. They think Aaron's going to do a mini rumbling. And the plan is to do mini rumbling. So, here's the plan. So, I'm going to put up right now. So, no. A mini rumbling, all it's going to do is give them 50 years, maybe when it stretches out to 100 at max 100. But it's only going to give them probably like 50, 70 years of the world not messing with them. And then that time, 50, 70 years, the world will easily be able to rebuild all of their shit and do whatever they want so they can start making plans of making a weapon strong enough to take out the rumbling in all of Paradise, like an atom bomb. Then you realize nuclear deterrent is a real concept that exists and works in the world. So this should be common sense, but you're obviously a fucking idiot, so I'm going to have to explain this to you. The difference between our nukes versus like America and Korea versus the rumbling and let's say like if they first make the atom bomb, we have satellites. So if Korea shoots a nuke at us, we can know what's happening and then we can shoot our own at them so we can take each other out. So that's why we're not going to do that because it would do nothing. We're just going to kill each other. The rumbling, the speed of the rumbling is it's relative to that of a horse galloping. It takes literally days for the rumbling to reach other countries. And on top of that, let's say someone with a plane flew over Paradise with an atom bomb. They would be fucked. If someone uses a plane to fly over Paradise, by the time Paradise sees the plane, they would already be destroyed. So no, the way how nuclear deterrents work in real life is not the way how it works in the LT universe when it comes to rumbling versus someone, let's say, when they finally get a big bomb that can actually destroy the rumbling all of them, right? That is not the same. The rumbling takes way too long for it to be an actual good counterattack if they're about to get nuked. That should be obvious, but you're fucking retard. So I'm gonna have to keep on debunking more comments and saying the same shit over again because you don't understand common sense. And at this part, this dude just starts coping hard and just starts saying absolutely retarded shit. Like, this shit should be... He's just saying shit that makes no sense. So he's saying that the nuclear weapons would be no match for the Founder. He says that atom bomb being dropped on Paradise would only trigger a full rumble. But first of all, no. If they dropped a nuke on Paradise on the walls, like if they dropped a nuke in there, it wouldn't trigger rumbling. Every Titan there would be destroyed. Every person there, including the Founding Titan, would be destroyed. You realize that Colossal Titans got murdered by Hanji's Thunder Spears? They were able to kill Colossal Titans with just Thunder Spears, okay? Also, when it comes to Founding Titan Eren, even if he's inside the Founding Titan form, the literal plan they have for destroying Eren's Founding Titan is using Armin. Either by one, using Armin's nuke, which is not... first of all, if you think Armin's nuke is relative to a actual real life atomic bomb or like nuke, you're fucking stupid. You're so dumb. No, the colossal explosion is nowhere near strong as actual atomic bombs or nukes. So like no, No. So if Armin's fucking small ass compared to atomic bombs, if Armin's small ass explosion is gonna actually be able to beat Eren, then atomic bomb would disintegrate Eren to atoms. And a nuclear explosion would complete that would be overkill. And a nuke would be overkill, first of all. So no. And for some reason you tried to say, oh, a nuke is nothing to God. You're right. But this is the founding Titan, the thing that's going to be beaten by Armin's colossal Titan, either by exploding on it or just like punching it really hard. So yeah, if they dropped an atomic bomb on Paradise in the walls, it would destroy everything. There would be nothing left. It would just be fucking smoke in a crater. Okay, it would be all gone. And then you try to say that they want Marley wants the founder because it would ensure their supremacy regardless of technological advancement. That's not what they wanted. They wanted because current technology is almost over Titans. Even someone as tough as Reiner is getting destroyed by anti-Titan shots. Okay, but the founder, with its ability to do all the shit it can do, it will be able to easily crush current technology. But when technology advances to shit like atom bombs, it will easily be able to destroy the founder and the rumbling and all those Titans. Why? Again, bro, Hanji killed colossal Titans with thunder spirits. Dude, even the colossal Titans that are in the water, they got absolutely destroyed by the warships. Like when the warships actually hit them, they were able to shred those colossal Titans. It's just there are too many of them. But when you have bombs, you can drop a shit ton of bombs, dude. Those Titans, especially if all the Titans are in Paradise. All the Titans are in Paradise in the walls, dude. They can, since they're all so close, they can easily wipe all of them out easily. Easily, they can easily do that. And then right here, you say that only the most privileged countries would ever be able to do that. First of all, yeah, you're right about that. But considering that the entire world, except for Marley, is pretty much fine, they can easily do that. As I said before, they all have their manufacturing factories still, so they can easily rebuild all the shit they lost. Second of all, the entire world is now working together because they saw the power of the rumbling. They saw how their current technology, like their warships, were no match for rumbling. Now that the entire world knows that, the entire world now can work together to make a weapon strong enough to actually be able to destroy the rumbling and all those Titans. Which is what they would obviously do. That's just common sense. Because it's not that the warships weren't enough. So they're obviously going to spend time trying to manufacture a weapon strong enough to actually be able to combat the rumbling. Now that they know that the warships aren't enough. And now that, and it's even said, they have time, they have 50 to 100 years before the world would even launch a counterattack against them. 50 to 100 years? Dude, in Attack on Titan, they already have Zeppelins. So they're already in a World War II era. So 50 to 100 years, they could easily, especially because it wouldn't take more than a decade for them to remake all the shit they lost because they still have their factories. So they could easily, within 50 to 100 years, and keep working together trying to make a weapon, they would easily make atom bombs. Considering the whole world is now united to want to face a single enemy. The whole world is not worried about fighting each other. They're worried about taking out the Paradisians and the rumbling. That's what they're worried about, especially after seeing that the boats and the warships were not able to do it. Now they really want to make a weapon to do it. Not because they have time. Now they actually have time before they have time to do it now. Then you put that it would be a step back for them to try to make their other weapons like a nuclear. No, it wouldn't. First of all, I'm gonna have to say this a lot, guys. But guys, Pearl Harbor is a big example. The rest of the world, they have all their manufacturing facilities. They could easily make the shit they already lost. And now that they're working together, they can come together and be like, hey guys, like what should we do? We need to make a really big, strong weapon. Then you say some really stupid shit like Paradise isn't the best place to get nukes other than the rest of the world, which is just even saying that is actually just hilarious. Paradise got pistols like 2 years ago, and they got it because they had to copy off other nations' homework. That's how they got pistols. They just got pistols, nigga. Why the fuck are they making nukes? The rest of the world is already past. They have warships. They've already made anti-Titan artillery. The rest of the world is far beyond what Paradise has when it comes to technology. How the fuck is Paradise making nukes before the rest of the world when the rest of the world has scientists that have been with this advanced technology that Paradise has no idea about? Nigga, Paradise, as I said, they got semi-automatic pistols 2 years ago because they had to copy other nations' homework. So, like, saying that is just insane to me. Like actually saying that you think that Paradise will get nuclear weapons before the rest of the world, when the rest of the world has all the facilities and are able to work together to make something they want to make to destroy Paradise. You think that Paradise is gonna be able to do something and make nukes? You're fucking stupid. You're not just stupid. You're crazy. And then you said again, oh, well, the rumblings are already deterring. Yeah, it's a deterrent for like 50 years, as multiple characters say. It will deter them for 50 years, that's it. That's all it's going to do, 50 to maybe 100 years. So you continuously saying that shows me how you really don't pay attention, because it's been said by multiple characters, oh yeah, if we do mini rumbling, we'll get like 50 to 100 years with them not messing with us. It's been continuously stated, but again, you obviously don't pay attention, and you're obviously fucking stupid. That's why I had to make this entire video to debunk all your shitty comments. Then right here you put, oh, they're not going to get a chance because the rumbling exists. That's literally how real life works. First of all, this is not real life. We're put in a fantasy universe where niggas have gigantic titans that take days to actually be able to destroy other countries, okay? Versus our life, our real world, where we have nukes that can reach other countries within minutes. That is the difference. Our nukes, we do that, within minutes we can respond, kill each other. Someone flies a plane over Paradise. By the time Paradise knows there's a plane being flown over them, they're already fucked. And then you put, by the way, don't claim a nuke could wipe out the founder before they can react. There's no chance in hell they keep the founder in a location obvious enough to get nuked. You know what's hilarious about that, actually? When they talk about how if they do a mini rumbling, they're going to have to continuously pass down the Titan so they can actually keep the ability to rumbling. You know, in that literal like thing they're talking about, it literally shows them still on Paradise passing down the Titan. They're still gonna pass down the Titan on Paradise. They're still gonna do other stuff on Paradise. Yes, they're gonna keep the found Titan right on Paradise where they're safe. Yes, they're gonna do that. Because Paradisians have no they were shocked when they found out about cars. Paradisians are not going to be ready for when the world makes fucking atom bombs. They're not going to be ready for that. They're not going to have that. They're not going to have that even in their mind. The wall Titans will be their first line of defense. They don't know about atom bombs, so they're gonna think, oh, we have the wall Titans to defend us from if someone starts attacking. We can just use the wall Titans with the rumbling, so they can just defend us when we're doing that. But when an atom bomb comes in, something they don't know about, when a plane flies it over, they're like, oh, there's a plane up there. Then they're all gonna die. Also, another reason why, like, I'll give an even better reason why they would have to keep the Titans and they would have to keep the found Titan on Paradise, because let's say they do go to another country. What if when another country goes to invade Paradise again, because as I said, the term will only work for 50 years, said by characters. When, let's say, Marley and some other countries go to invade Paradise, Paradise has no way to defend himself without the rumbling, without any of that shit. So they're gonna get fucked. So they have to keep their Titans, they have to keep their military power on Paradise to protect Paradise. Bro, let's say that the new Find Titan and the Scouts are in Hirazu, right? Then, while they were on Hirazu trying to make sure that no one knows where the Found Titan is, other countries go attack Paradise, they massacre Paradise. What the fuck are they gonna do rumbling now for? They're doing rumbling so they can protect themselves, so they can live, so other people on Paradise can live. If they don't keep if they don't keep the Titans and the Founder on Paradise to protect Paradise, there's no point of doing the rumbling. There's literally no point. That should be obvious. They have to keep it on Paradise to protect Paradise. Like that should be obvious. You put the radius of a nuclear bomb isn't big enough to destroy the rumbling. Now, if the rumbling, by the rumbling, I mean the wall Titans. If the wall Titans are in Paradise, yes, the fuck, they would actually easily be able to destroy all the Titans. If all the Titans are in Paradise, yes, they would easily be able to do that, right? Easily. But they're all spread out, trying to destroy the entire world. Yeah, then they wouldn't be able to do that. But as I said, after the mini rumbling, the Titans are going to have to go back to Paradise so they can continue to be a safeguard and protect Paradise from attackers. So the rumbling Titans are going to have to go back to Paradise so they can still protect Paradise. Then you put, the timeline is similar to War II is an argument. Then he says there's differences between the U.S. and the other countries in the AOT universe. There are differences. The U.S. was in a position to where they could actually have time to make a bomb. While, since for like at least 50 years, the AOT universe isn't going to try to attack the Paradise, the entire world, not just one country, the entire world has 50 years, maybe 100 years to think of a plan to make a weapon that is strong enough to destroy Paradise. So yeah, it actually is different. The AOT universe, they're in a way better position because since Willie Tybur united the entire world now will work together to make a bomb, multiple bombs, stronger bombs to destroy Paradise in the rumbling. So you're right. AOT people, they're actually in an even better situation. And oh well, they destroyed all their stuff. As I said before in the video, they did not destroy the military factories. With the military factories and facilities, they can, the rest of the world except for Marley can easily rebuild all their shit. Continue to start working together. You can still take the Marleyan scientists and Marleyan technology people. You can still take them, the entire world. They can still work together to try to make something to destroy the Paradisians. And then you said that Paradise will not. You said a nuclear bomb would not wipe Paradise out of the map. Well, I don't mean the entire Paradise. I mean the walls. And if you don't think it would not wipe the walls off the map, you're fucking stupid. And then you said at most will wipe out a city. Yeah, so like you take like 3 atomic bombs. Yeah, they're totally gonna be able to wipe off all the fucking walls. Totally. Yeah, they can wipe out all the walls, all the area of the walls with that. And then you say it's not W2. You say World War II bombs were relatively tiny. Well, considering the World War II bombs came out around the time the Zeppelin was made, Zeppelins have already been made in the AOT universe, so they have 5,200 years. So technically, by the time they attack, it would either be year 2000 or year 2050, where they will totally have weapons that will just wipe out all of fucking Paradise and all of the walls. Okay? Especially because, as I said before, the entire world is now working together to want to destroy them because of the time. But now they're all going to work together. They're all going to work together. Be like, hey guys, we need to find a weapon that's actually trying to take these guys out. This part, even more cope. So the AOT universe, they are already in a relative, when it comes to like technology, they are relative to our World War II era. So within 20 years, I say, oh, they're probably going to make atomic bombs by 20 years because they're already in a relative time spot to where we made atomic bombs. So give them 20 more years, they should easily have already made atomic bombs. Then you say, oh, we just making shit up now? Well, I say Paradise makes them in 3. Yeah, you think the niggas that only have semi-automatic pistols, you think they're going to be out here making atomic bombs within 3 days? Really? You're not funny, nigga. You're just fucking stupid. Then he says this, number 5, this is like the most dumb thing he's ever, like bro, he says there's no indication the Wall Titans were once human. The founder can make things out of thin air. My indication and assumption that the Wall Titans were once human is because every single Titan, peer to Shifter, they were all humans made into Titans. We have never seen there has never been a time where a Titan appeared out of nowhere. A Titan is a human that is turned into a Titan. It has never even been acknowledged or like hinted that the Wall Titans were not once human. So to say that is actually just retarded. That's just stupid, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that doesn't like he says that it's never been hinted at, bro. Yes, it has. Every single Titan throughout the show has all been humans made into Titans. Ymir, the first Titan, didn't just exist out of nowhere. She was a human that was given the power of Titans. Or the power to turn into a Titan. So, yeah, my rational thought that the founder can't just make them out of thin air, that they have to turn people, that's a rational thought that the show has given us. That should be fucking obvious. And this is another example of him just saying shit because he has no actual argument. So he's saying that every time the world tries to build up their machinery back, Paradise can just go there and destroy their stuff, right? So when it comes to stuff like warships, yeah, obviously their stuff's going to be on the seacoast. But when it comes to manufacturing other stuff, especially if they know that Paradise is just going to destroy their coast, they can easily make stuff in the middle of the country. Also, why would a country have all their manufacturing facilities on the coast? It would make way more sense for them to have when it comes to like warship stuff, yeah. But when it comes to other stuff, like it makes a lot more sense for them to have some of their manufacturing factories in the middle of their continent, somewhere just over there, so it's way harder to find from other countries. It makes way more sense to have their stuff. But why would every country have? Why would they only have their manufacturing stuff on the coast? That would be dumb. They're not gonna. All the manufacturing stuff is not all gonna be on the coast. That should be obvious. They would not have all their stuff just on coast. So if Eren has to, or whoever's the founding Titan at that time, Eren has only 2 years left to live. So if they have to go to the manufacturing factories every time the world tries to build something up, right? You realize at that point, since every country has their own manufacturing, at that point, they're literally going to be destroying the world anyway, right? I'm actually going to I'm going to visibly show you. I have a map, right? I'm going to draw on this map. I'm going to show you what's going to happen, right? Just to make, because I know you don't have that many brain cells. I know you can't comprehend what I'm saying. So I'm going to help you. Okay, let me show you. Let's say Paradise is fucking Madagascar, okay? Let's say they're Madagascar, okay? So let's say that they already destroyed like all this stuff. Let's say that was Marley. Let's say they destroyed all the Marley stuff right there, okay? So let's say, okay, we destroyed the United Fleet in Marley. Oh wait, Brazil, they're trying to go and make their own. They're trying to make some stuff over there. So now we have to go all the way over there and destroy all the stuff in there. All right. That's pretty bad. Or let's say, oh no, America. Let's say somewhere in I don't know, like I don't know. Let's just say, let's say like Oregon or something. Let's say, oh, we got to go all the way over there. Now we got to stomp on their stuff. Oh, you said that Australia, they're trying to make something. Oh, now we got to go over there. Oh, you said that Russia. Oh, just like the Russia, we got to go all the way through Iran, all them countries over there, just to get all the way up there. Oh, there's some more stuff in Russia. Let's destroy over there too. China trying to make something. Oh, let's go over there. We got to destroy some other countries to get there. You see where I'm going with this? Because the Titans, they can't fly. They have to literally walk to the place they want to go. So wherever they're going, they're going to have to walk there. Okay? So by default, just to get the countries, especially when they have the manufacturing stuff, like that's not just on the coast, they're going to have to still walk through these countries and still destroy them. Oh, over there, they're trying to make some stuff. Oh, no, damn it, we had to destroy their stuff too. I feel like you can see where I'm going with this, okay? All right. And this will be the last comment of Schlitt we cover over. Then we're going to go to the other guy. Then he puts, even if they white paired off the map, the rumbling will still begin. So the rumbling will still go. And there's no way all the other countries would make nukes before Paradise because there's no way they cooperate against each other. So this is blatantly wrong. They're already cooperating.
世界連合艦隊この地球上に存在しうる最も巨大な大砲のほぼ全てが今ここに集結した人類の英知の全てが同じ目標に狙いを定めている
In post-mini rumbling, if they had destroyed all the united forces that were in Marley, the whole world would be like, bro, our fleet didn't work. So since we're already working together, hey guys, let's make a way so we can actually beat these devils. Because of Willy Tiber, all the countries are already working together. So I don't know where he's getting this thing about, oh, they're not going to work together. They're already working together. They're already united to fight against a common enemy. Okay, so that is blatantly wrong. And I'm not saying that each country is going to make a nuke. I'm saying that other countries are going to work together to make nukes. Okay, so let's say like whatever country after Marley is the most advanced, they are going to work together, and that country will probably get some atomic bombs and nukes, and boom. All right, let's go fucking send those bombs to Paradise right now. That's what I'm saying is going to happen. That's because that's just logical, regular thinking, okay? They're already working together. They already have been saying, bro, Titan technology will take over Titans entirely. That's the whole point of the beginning of Season 4. So yes, that is my last thing about Schlitt. Okay, next, doing Miller the Killer. This guy's pretty chill. I'm not going to talk like shit about him or anything like I did with fucking Schlitt. This guy's really respectable. He's cool. You know what I'm saying? He brought some really interesting points that actually, you know, like I'm going to debunk them, but like I can see why he made these points up. He actually, bro was fucking going ham, bro. Bro was texting back me and my boy, One Eye Titan. He was like replying to both of us. Bro did not back down from what he was saying. I can respect that, right? So basically, I have it up right now. He thinks that Eren, okay, so Zeke, he brought the idea to the Marleyan government. He was like, hey, let's go get, he was like, if we get the founder, let's do that, and then we can use us getting the founder to basically make Eldian connections better, so Eldians can basically have an easier time and stuff. So Zeke's the one that pushed the idea for them to get the founder. And Zeke was already allied with Eren. So by proxy, Eren is at fault for them declaring war so soon to get the founder. So, Miller the Killer is basically saying Eren and Zeke are the reasons why Willy Tiber wanted to declare war so soon. So, my assumption is that Miller the Killer assumes that the reason why Eren wants to show the world, not even because of like the Defending Paradise, why Eren wants to destroy the world is just because, oh, this scene right here, I was so disappointed. Tomorrow, I'll try to have another video up debunking this whole idea that the fandom has about this scene. A lot of people don't understand this scene. I'm gonna make a video explain this scene because a lot of people don't understand this scene. But even without having my video out to explain this scene, why how like people don't understand the scene, let me say this. So Miller Killer, he thinks that Eren had Zeke go and do all that with the Tigers so they could start the war early because Eren wants to use a rumbling. Miller Killer, if Eren wants to use a rumbling, that makes no fucking sense at all. Let me explain to you, Miller Killer. So, if Eren just wants to use a rumbling, why would he have waited till the declaration of war to do that? Eren waited because he wanted to see if they actually had to do it. That's why he waited to see. If Eren just wanted to use the rumbling, if Eren himself just wanted to use rumbling, and that's why he had Zeke do all that stuff and talk about how they should like do the things to make the war happen faster, why would he do that? If Eren really just wanted to use the rumbling just because he really wanted to, he wouldn't have to have Zeke go tell the world to or tell the Tigers to like make them attack Paradise faster. Eren has already snuck in and out of Marley because he has the heroes of people to help him. So if he really wanted to, him and Zeke could just leave Marley and go to Paradise because he already was writing letters to Armin and all of them. So he literally said, "Hey guys, come meet me here. We're gonna go sneak out. We're gonna leave." They could have easily done that. They could have easily just they could have easily just snuck out, or even just like I don't know, like maybe like some Ackermans come in with some maneuver gear. Hey, hang on, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here, or just sneak out easily. That would be. But and of course, the world, the Marleyan government, like after a day, they'd be like, hey, where the fuck's Zeke at? And they would know, oh, Zeke's gone. But that doesn't matter. Because they wouldn't automatically go, let's go attack Paradise. They wouldn't automatically do that because they don't even know that Zeke's royal blood. They don't know that Zeke's needed for the rumbling. So they'd be like, what the fuck's Zeke at? So if Eren really just wanted to use the rumbling, if he just wanted to use that and he had Zeke speed up the people trying to attack them, if Eren really wanted to use rumbling, he wouldn't do that. That doesn't even make any sense, Mother Killer. That actually doesn't make sense. Why would he have the world attack him faster? Why would he do that? If Eren can just use the rumbling and then destroy them. So then there you go. Him having the world attack him, all that does is that just gives him less time. Now, again, I'm going to debunk that whole like, oh, I wanted this because people don't understand that scene at all. I'll make a video tomorrow, maybe on Sunday, explaining that scene. But Movie Kill, let's say that Eren's really wanted to use rumbling. If he just really wanted to use it, because he wanted to, because he didn't like how the world was, Movie Kill, why the fuck would he do all that shit that gives him less time? He could just sneak out with Zeke. And then boom, goes to Paradise Island. All right, I want to shake your hand. He could have just done that. He could have just done that. He didn't have to do all that. That just makes his life even harder. If Eren just wanted to use the rumbling, he would have not attacked the place where people would have then made them angry, wants to have them attack him faster. That makes no fucking sense at all. If Eren just wanted to use rumbling just because he wanted to, because he didn't like the world. Okay, one more thing, because you might be saying, wait, Rumhatcher, if they can just sneak out and go to Paradise, then why would Zeke even do his plan too? Why would Zeke want the whole thing to happen with Declaration of War? Let me explain to you. So Zeke's plan is different from Eren's plan. Zeke wants to do the euthanization plan. If Eren wants to do his plan, he can literally just go home and do it. Zeke's is not as simple because it will take time, take 100 years for them all die out. For every person die, it's gonna take 100 years. So with Zeke's plan, it's like, hey bro, so let's go destroy Marley's fleet, take their Titan, then we can go home. So now that we took the Warhammer Titan, Eren's stronger. We can now Paradise has the Warhammer Titan. Oh, we destroyed their fleet, so Marley cannot do an immediate counterattack. That's the fleet got destroyed. So, and then they can go, and then they're gonna do a mini rumbling to scare the world, right? So they're gonna do all that to scare the world. So with Zeke's plan, actually doing all the stuff that they did with the Declaration of War, that actually goes with his plan. With Eren's plan, that shit is completely like unnecessary because they can just destroy Eren can just destroy the world. He can just go press button, touch Zeke's hand. All right, world's gone. My people are saved. Then they can destroy the United Fleet. The whole world's scared. That gives them 100 years, 50 years. They give them 100 years. So Zeke, that makes sense because Zeke wants them to be left alone. So with the entire world losing their fleet, they're going to be scared, and they're not going to want to attack them for 100 years because they're scared, right? So that's why it makes sense why Zeke wanted that, but it makes no sense why Eren would have wanted that if he didn't want the rumbling. And my interpretation of how Eren did not want the rumbling, it wouldn't make sense with either of those type of Eren. So no, Miller Killer, that would make no sense if Eren was like, hey Zeke, let's do this. No, Zeke did that on his own. Also, another thing, Zeke was still working for Marley, and he was trying to seem like he was still someone that Marley can trust. So he was still undercover. So this entire thing of Zeke's talking about the Tybers, that could have literally just been some bullshit he said while he was undercover. Like that could have literally just been some bullshit he said while he was undercover, because he was literally just trying to still make himself seem like he was undercover, right? And then McGath even like when they're listening to the conversation, he even says like, "Wait, the way Zeke said that it was weird." So Zeke can literally have just been bullshitting while he was saying that, right? I just want to put that. That's also a thing that could have happened with that. Like Zeke could have literally just been bullshitting with that conversation with Tybers.